Hello. Hi.
We're live. Hi, Rashida.
Hi, Stephanie. And everybody out there watching. Hello, hello, hello. We are so glad to have you with us. If you're watching this on the replay, hi, friends. How you doing? We're here for a good reason. It's in the
We have
title.
several.
Several? We have several good reasons?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first good reason you want to talk about? Or should we introduce ourselves? Should we say something?
Yeah, let's do that first.
Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Rashida Dow. I'm one half of the most hilarious Black businesswoman team you're ever going to see this side of the Mason-Dixon. I don't know. I'm Rashida Dow. I am one half of ExodUS Summit. I am the co-host, co-founder, co-genius behind ExodUS Summit. And I'm very excited to be here with you guys today to tell you what we've got going on. We've got some things going on.
We do. I'm Stephanie Perry. I'm the other half. So nice to see you all. So ExodUS Summit is this community. ExodUS Summit is also an event. And so we have some ExodUS Summit event, business, community, and happening things to tell you about today. If you're a Black woman at all interested in taking sabbaticals or career breaks, interested in moving abroad, interested in bopping around the world as a nomad, you should be subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you're not yet, go ahead and do that for us while we get started. Okay, that way you don't have to miss other announcements. We're glad that you ended up here. But make sure that you subscribe so this isn't your last time, because you're gonna want to come back.
We're fun. Our community is fun. Hi, come on in. All right. We know Stephanie gonna say what Stephanie wants to say anyway. So I'm gonna let Stephanie start wherever she wants to start.
I got my notebook out with my little Post-it notes. We have 3 things to announce or introduce to you, maybe 4. Okay. So we have ExodUS Summit, actual ExodUS Summit session announcements to make. We have bonus and merch announcements to make. And we have an International Meetup Day announcement to make. Which one do you think we should cover first? Do you have a priority, Rashida, and everyone here?
No, what I want doesn't matter. We already know this because you don't think I can hear. You don't think I can see you when you're on the internet saying things. So just go ahead and announce whatever you want, girl. It's fine.
No, we have no idea what she's talking about, do we?
This is as close as we get to actually beefing, but I've got beef with her because she already announced something she wasn't supposed to announce. So go ahead and.
How do you know?
Because I saw it. Because you labeled it with the thing. Y'all don't understand what I go through. Y'all love her. I love her. But the water just slips right out the hand. It slips right through. This is her grip on anything. Slipping right through.
No, we don't even know what you mean.
Okay, so the title of the video is the International Meetup. We have coming up on October 4th, the International ExodUS Summit Meetup Day. Wherever you are, we want you to get together with your ExodUS Summit sisters and have a good old time. Go get some ice cream, go get some alcohol, go get some snack food, go on a hike, go volunteer somewhere, go do whatever you want. But we'd love it if you all did it October 4th. We're planning these sessions inside of our new community that's on Heartbeat because we're not on Facebook anymore. We're not on Facebook. There's a Facebook group, but ain't nothing happening over there anymore. So on Heartbeat, you guys, a lot of you have joined already. We'll be planning. I'll be planning events. She'll be planning an event, and there'll be events in the world. Now, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be a little bit controversial for someone in the room. And that is the point of the event is that wherever you are in the world, you meet up with the ExodUS sisters there. So if you saw a message from someone inviting you to a different location, maybe say Bogota, perhaps, hypothetically, you want to go to Bogota, you can. But traveling to the meetup is not the point of this International Day of Meetups. The point is that wherever you are, just meet up with somebody. Put it in the Heartbeat session, whatever communities you're in. I'm here. Let's go do this. And it doesn't have to be The meetups aren't the responsibility of any kind of community leader because you're all community leaders. Just get in there and say, boop, 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 I would like to meet. Are y'all free at 10? Let's go have breakfast, right? Let's go for a walk, whatever. You can travel to another location to do it, but you don't need to.
Well, I would say this. I would find a meetup in a place you're interested in maybe moving to, right? That's how you're going to meet people there. I think October 4th, 2025 is going to be such a phenomenally amazing day. So it's time to get yourself on it. So what happens if I've seen a couple of meetups already scheduled for October 4th. I believe I just saw one today that just happened to be scheduled on October 4th. I believe that right now we know of 2 or 3, okay? We know of 3 meetups because Rashida, there'll be something in Mexico City. We already know that. But if you just head over to our community and there's no meetup in your space, it's your time. This is your opportunity.
It's your time to shine. Do it. There's literally no requirement. Just tell people, are y'all free at this time to do this thing? Someone gonna meet you, right? A meetup can be 2 people. A meetup you don't have to feel like you got to plan a thing. You don't have to reserve a place, do this. Don't pay deposits for nothing.
No.
Some of y'all be planning meetups and it's like, I talked to a restaurant and they think there are 25 of us coming. So I need to put down a $20 deposit for each person. That's $500. Don't do that. That's not no. It's October. We ain't got time for that in October. The Mexico City one is going to be like, I'll see y'all, I don't know, in the park somewhere. And then I got to go back home and work on some of the stuff, right? But we're going to get together, right? So don't make it complicated. Don't come out of pocket for it unless it's, for snacks or like a picnic in a park, but don't be putting deposits down. That's not what we're talking about. Just get together with your friends.
Even if you haven't met them yet. They're your friends.
So TJ says New Jersey set for October 4th. They already knew. They already knew what to do. Yes, October 4th.
October 4th is going to be a day. So in February of 2020, I feel like it was 2023, we had a bunch of meetups everywhere, like at the same time. So this will be a bigger version of that. This will be a more planned out version of that. So number 1, you can organize a meetup, right? It can just be coffee or lunch or whatever. You can organize it, and there can be multiple in one city. Some of y'all, there's too many of y'all for one meetup. Atlanta, I'm talking about y'all. Okay, there's too many for one meetup. You want to be able to leave the meetup having met some people and not feeling like disoriented. Number 1, anybody can organize a meetup. Number 2, okay. So Rashida said her thing with love. Here's my thing with love. Your friend, your sister who has never heard of Exodus Summit probably doesn't want to come to the meetup. Just come. The other women there, you'll like them, okay? If you bring someone who's not interested in coming, you're not going to be able to talk to the other women there who you will want to meet, okay? We love it when you bring your sister, your friend, right? Tracy and Lisa, I don't know which one of them was the original and which one of them was the friend. Tracy and Lisa in Houston. I don't know. Yes. Right? We have had some success stories of people bringing their friend to a meetup. But we also see quite often, you bring your friend to the meetup. She don't know nobody. She don't want to talk to nobody. She's never even heard of Exodus Summit. She don't care about Rashida or Stephanie. She doesn't want to talk to anybody else there. And so you just get, kind of stuck with her in the corner. And y'all go home and you never get to meet the person who could be your bop around the world buddy or your whatever friend, your organizing friend, your accountability partner. So you can bring a friend. Okay, this is not us telling you don't bring a friend, but we are team new friends. There are some people who are team no new friends. We are team new friends. So come to meet your new friends in this space. Okay? This is good. Who wrote that? Did you write that?
Stephanie. No, Francis. Francis wrote that.
Good, Francis. Yes. Come alone and leave with friends. Okay.
I will say a little less lovingly than Stephanie. Every time I'm at a meetup anywhere in the world and someone is killing the vibe, it's someone who has is unfamiliar with Exodus Summit. Every single time I find the vibe killer, it's someone who was like, what are y'all even doing? Who brought you? Ew. Every time.
No,
And
not you. No, she don't mean it.
I'm not saying that all your friends kill the vibes. I'm saying every time I've met a vibe killer, it's been a stranger to the summit, to the community.
And it really does hamper your ability to meet the other women who you came to meet, right? Who you came to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's make a third rule. This is a meetup. Okay. Don't treat it like your MLM recruitment session or your business, whatever.
Please.
Okay. We all got Mary Kay. Okay. We don't need, we don't need that.
Listen, y'all, if someone's planning a meetup and you need to buy a ticket in advance to go, plan a different meetup in the same place, like in the same city.
Different one.
That's not the kind of meetups we do not want things like that, right? Unless it's like we're going to see Beyonce and that's the ticket you have to buy, right? Like we're all buying tickets together, but not like to come to my meetup, you have to pay me $20.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So
No.
ExodUS Summit International Meetup Day, and we mean international because there's quite a few women still in Southeast Asia. There's some women in some other places. There's women all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So this is their International Meetup Day, October 4th. You're welcome to create one. You're welcome to join one. And unlike Rashida, I think it would be nice if you went to a meetup in a place where you're considering moving. If you're considering going to a place or spending some time there, this would be a nice day to go to a meetup there.
I think that if you're considering moving to a place and you have been thinking about going there and you want to go there, and October 4th isn't too soon, yes. But the goal, just because someone announced their meetup before meetups were supposed to be announced, does not mean that that is the meetup you're supposed to be at. Okay. All right. Thanks, friends.
But I need friends. I need friends in Bogota. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I have an agenda. I always have an agenda. I need friends. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's what's happening. Yes, there is a meetup happening in Bogota. You know, there'll be a meetup in Mexico City. You know, there'll be meetups in most of the major cities in the US. Okay. So come on over to the ExodUS Summit community. What you need to know, those things are happening. What you need to know is that you can access them by being in the ExodUS Summit community. And we're not on Facebook anymore. Okay. We're in a new place. If you're not in our new place, you're not going to be able to get the meetup information or organize your own meetup. So please come to exodussummit.com/community. Get on our new platform. We're on a platform hosted by Heartbeat. Join us over there so that you can join us wherever in the world. Please and thank you.
It's going to be so like I cannot wait to count the number of meetups and to see the photos, because then photos are going to start coming in from the East first, right? Our Asian friends are going to be sending us photos. Can't wait.
Yeah,
yes.
Then the London gang, the UK, the European contingency. So, yeah.
Get outside, make a friend, or get outside and don't make a friend, but show up. Try, right? Yeah. Show up. We think this is a good idea.
I think it's a great idea, Rashida. Who here has been to a meetup, any ExodUS Summit meetup anywhere? Please, in the roll call in the chat, let us know if you've been to any ExodUS Summit meetup anywhere, anytime. And how was it? Can you give us an emoji to explain how that meetup went?
Yes.
Yeah. I've been to meetups probably in the US, probably been to like 6 or 8 different cities. It's been amazing. Amazing. So I've been to meetups for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Yeah, it's been awesome. If you're not sure, look in the chat.
Yeah, go in there and say who wants to have coffee on October 4th in the community that you're in, right? In the location you're in. Make sure it's not just a general thing. Go to the location you're in.
Yeah, that's a good point, because our new community there are channels inside of our new space. There are channels broken down by state, sometimes by city. So it's easier to see things, right? Yeah. Okay.
Good. Yep.
Any questions about International Meetup Day, October 4th? What are your questions about this before we move on? No questions?
Get in the new community, make a post or look and see what people are already doing. If you see something you don't want to do and you're like, but I don't want to go walk dogs in the park, do whatever you want to do. Whatever it is you want to do, someone will join you.
Yes, that's right. Nobody is the captain of that city. Or maybe
No.
captain is not the right word. Nobody's the boss of that city.
No. Yeah.
Anybody can host a meetup anywhere, anytime. Okay. Some cities are organized. So you see Texodus, the Exodus squad in Texas is Texodus, which is awesome. It's super cute. But anybody can create a meetup at any time.
Yes.
Right.
You don't have to ask anyone. If you don't feel like you can create a meetup without asking permission of other people in your location, something has gone awry and we would like to hear about it.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's not the plan. That's not, anyone should be able to create a meetup at any time. So get in the community. When I sign off here, I want to see some things shaken in the community. Please. I want to see some things in there. Please and thank you. Thank you. All right, Stephanie, now that we got your early announcement out the way.
But I explained to you why I had to do that.
Because you need people to come to get their ticket and fly in to see you.
Yes, this is a hike. It's a hike to get down here.
Okay. Cross that off my list. All right. What's next?
Okay, so are we ready to talk about are we ready to make some more ExodUS Summit announcements? Keynote speaker.
We have a keynote speaker?
Do you guys want to hear who our keynote speaker is, or we're not really interested in that?
I don't think so.
Nobody's interested. Okay. All right.
Let's go to the call for speakers. Right now, there is a call for speaker. You should call for speakers. You should have seen it either in the ExodUS group, the Heartbeat community, our emails, my new neck tattoo. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, right? So please, if you want to speak at ExodUS Summit 2025, please submit to us by end of day on Monday. Yeah. And since you're here, I'm going to give you, and I've been reviewing pitches. I want to give you a little hint. One, it's got to be about how women can make money, right? And then more specific, the better, right? So like, I can show you how to knit a blanket that you can sell on Etsy in 3 days. Sounds crazy, but it's better than I can show you how to monetize your passion. You understand what I'm saying? The more specific, the better.
That's right.
I got to understand what they're going to learn when they walk out. And it's also got to be about the people you're teaching, not about you. Right? I don't want to walk through your life story. Not in the summit. Another day. Live on the internet, yes. In the summit, no. Okay? All right.
Direct line to the money. Right? There's got to be a direct line to the money. This is not a summit about any other things. This is a summit that gives Black women a direct line to their move abroad money.
Don't pitch me mindset, please. I beg of you. Don't pitch me rest. I beg of you. It's more move abroad. Like, these are great topics, but they're not topics for this year. So if you're going to pitch, I hope that helped, right? We want ways women can make money that a broad variety of women can do, and that is repeatable. So it's not just a one and done thing. They can do it over and over and make money. And it's really good if it's something that's location independent.
That's right.
All right. That's right.
Okay. So far we have sessions on freelancing, freelance writing. We have sessions on, we do have a session that's not location independent, but it's a session on how to work in the US part of the time, part of the year, but make a full year's pay, right? if you make money doing a thing and you can teach Black women how to make money doing a thing, right, directly, then we'd like to hear from you. Thank you.
Okay. And
Okay.
lastly, this was not, I love y'all. Y'all know if you submitted a pitch already, I love you. If you submitted a pitch and you know it's too vague and you want to resubmit a very specific one, you can do that. There's no points held against you. But if it was vague, if it wasn't about making money, if it didn't show a direct path to cash in someone's pocket, it's not making the cut. So if you want to try that again, you can try that again. Love y'all in it. Only talking about money this year.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So apparently some people did want to hear who the keynote speaker is. Nah.
I don't think so. I don't see any excitement. Where's the enthusiasm? I'm a girl who loves enthusiasm. Where is it?
And you know, it's been a long week.
Has it? Well,
it's been a long week.
I guess. Oh, Francis wants to remind you that early bird pricing ends 9/19.
And you know, it's already 9/12.
That's a lie.
I don't know if you knew that.
I do not believe that.
So this time next week, you'll be down to minutes, right? This time next week, you'll be down to minutes left.
Yeah, because our
hours.
Our clock is we work on London time for payment things. So, right, okay. 9:19 in London, because that's where our platform is based. So y'all get it together. Get it together. Okay. I mean, might as well tell them.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and announce our keynote speaker this year?
Am I announcing it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited because no one would have ever guessed this. No one would have ever guessed this. Our keynote speaker is Rachel Rogers. Rachel Rogers of Hello 7 and other companies is going to come in and talk to us about making money. And Rachel just moved her whole family of.
She got a ginormous family.
I was going to say 17, but I was like, I don't want her to see this and get mad at me.
I think she knows she got 57 children.
All kids to Lisbon a month ago. And so she's going to be here walking us through some of her thoughts on making money abroad, some strategies, etc.
That's right. So Rachel Rogers is the author of We Should All Be Millionaires. And she has dedicated her working life to helping Black people and people who have been pushed to the margins to make money to overcome the wealth gap, right? The wealth disparity. Women in her community, women that she coaches and teaches, make it a money. Okay. They make it a money. And she also believes that she is a person who is working to, is the word democratize, to make sure that you friend know that you can make the money and have a pathway to it. Some people, are a little elitist about money, not elitist, a little, these people deserve money and these people don't deserve money. Yes. Right.
And
these
people also closed about like, I made money. Thank you. Good day. Mm-hmm. We're not bringing that's not what we're doing.
We're not into that. And so this keynote session will be a way to start off Exodus Summit 2025, More Move Abroad Money, with you knowing that you have a pathway. Right. So we're very excited about this keynote speaker. We're very excited about Rachel Rogers' session because what she does is get people the money they need for whatever their dream is, right? She helps people get to it. She uses the term generate money because, you don't always have to make money. She uses the term, she helps people generate the money that they need to or want to live the life that they want to live. And so we're excited that this is the way that we're going to kick off Exodus Summit 2025, More Move Abroad Money. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're excited.
If you already have your ticket, you'll be able to see Rachel at 7 p.m. Eastern time on October 10th.
Okay.
October 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's not on the website yet, but that's when it's happening.
Okay. Yeah. Knock that off. What is the word? Block that off. Block that off on your calendars.
Lock it in.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, lock it in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So
we're very excited about this. Y'all, we had to work for this one. So we're very excited. We're honestly legitimately excited. Rachel Rogers, almost every year we have like dream speakers and we're like, that's never gonna happen. Right? Mm-hmm. When we had Tabitha, we were like, we're not never getting Tabitha. And we got Tabitha. Mm-hmm. This year Rachel was on our list. When we started talking about making money, I was like, we said like, what if we get Rachel Rogers to keynote? And we were like, ain't no way we're gonna be able to land her. But the power of Black women compels us, right? Like, that's right. Also, people, like we've said this before, people love coming to talk to our audience. Black women love coming to speak to our audience of Black women. And that is why, if you want your business to be Black, don't be afraid, because we're here. And it works out in a lot of positive ways.
That's right. That's right. So we're also very, very particular about who we have speak in Exodus Summit, because what last thing we want is for a speaker to come in and then we got to do a whole lot of repair work, right? So you don't have to worry about coming into Exodus Summit and have a speaker tell you you're lazy and you don't deserve, or have a speaker tell you money is the most important thing in the whole world. And it doesn't matter if you know your family, if your kids know you or not, as long as you're making good money and hustling and grinding, you can sleep when you're dead, right? You don't have to worry.
Grind culture. No, it's not.
You ain't got to worry about that. We're not. You ain't got to worry about that. So the Exodus Summit speakers come in because they like to pour into our community. They like to talk to and speak to our audience. So we're very excited.
Right. And while this isn't what Rachel is tasked with, all our other speakers are tasked with creating a session. Sorry, it's loud. You know, I always got something going on Fridays. They're tasked with coming in and leading a session that gets you either to know that this revenue stream is something you want to pursue, and you know what your next steps are to pursue it, like next tangible steps, or it's something you don't want to pursue, right? That's the battle, is knowing that, oh no, I won't be doing that, right? Right? Because we have, we'll have at least 16 sessions. It's probably too early for me to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. We'll have at least 16 different sessions of ways that you can make money. And you can't do all 16. Some of y'all are going to try to do all 16. Don't. But pick one, right? Like figuring out which one feels best for you out of the 16 is really your entire job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do we want to announce a couple more sessions?
Do you think they're ready? Do you think they want it?
I think so. They're very chill. They're not very happy to hear from us today, but they will be when they watch the replay. Okay, the replay game.
Will the replay people be more? I think it should be a competition. Who's more excited, the replay people or the live people? Because the live people, y'all not giving me the energy I need.
Hello, friends in the future. If you're watching the replay, let us know in the comments how we're doing. Okay, what's going on? What's in your mind? What's on your mind? So another session that I'm very excited to be able to announce today, even though we're not going to give you speakers' names, I'm very excited about a teaching abroad session. There is we're going to talk, this is a panel, okay? Which is why we're not going to announce names until we can announce everyone on the panel's name. But some of you are already teachers or already work in education, and you don't know how much better it might be for you to teach abroad, teach at an international school or something. So some of the panelists are going to talk about teaching abroad for teachers, okay? And we're also going to cover teaching abroad, even if you're not a teacher, because being a native English speaker makes you in demand in the education world, especially in the teaching English world, around the world, online and in person. And so teaching abroad is a way that most of the people that I met, like most of the friends that I made while I was traveling full time around Asia, Australia, Europe, most, like literally most of the people, if we discussed work or money in any way, most of them were teaching abroad, whether they were already teachers or not. It is it having being a native English speaker, right, is money in the bank. It can be money in the bank, and also being a teacher, especially a credentialed teacher in the United States, also money in the bank. And teachers abroad get better. It's a better life. They'll tell you. I don't want to tell you. They'll tell you everything. But this is a session that I'm super excited about. We'll tell you the speakers' names later. But this is a session that's happening that I'm very excited that will change somebody's idea of what's possible. Whether she's already a teacher or already works in education, works in administration or something, or not, this is a session that's going to open up options for some women. Yeah. Okay. All right. My terrific life. Now you're speaking my language. Teaching abroad would work for me. Okay. Good. This is it. I think this is one of the ones. I like to pick winners. I don't know if y'all know this. I pick winning sessions for every summit. This might be one of the winners. It's too early. We got too many other sessions to organize, but this might be one of the winners. This might be one of the ones that gets Black women and their families out the door fast and to a better life, not just out to anything, but to a better life.
Stephanie loves to make a competition out of no competition. Loves. I tell you, she loves me. I pick winners. Okay, girl. Okay. All right.
I love to pick a. I'll be like, this is the winner. This is the one. This is the one. This might be. It might be.
Woo!
Is there any session?
Yeah, Tamara just bought her early bird ticket. This is her very first ExodUS Summit.
Oh, welcome, Tamara. Welcome. It's gonna change your life. Treat this like it's about to be a life-changing event. Block off the weekend. Block off all that time. Get yourself prepared. Get your tools. Get your supplies ready. Be ready.
Okay, so I have something else to announce.
Another session or
the speaker at another session.
Good.
Okay.
I'm excited about that.
You ready? Take your pen, paper. You ready to go? Okay. So we told you before, but we have a session on memberships and how that you can create a membership that you can monetize a community, helping you monetize community. You have memberships. You have the knowledge you have in a way that is helpful to people and that you can profit from. And for that session, we have managed to land. Who can do it? Can you do a good drum roll? Can you?
Can you hear it?
Can hear it. For that session, we are proud to announce that our speaker is
Arlen Hamilton. Arlen Hamilton is speaking at ExodUS Summit 2025, and she is going to teach you how to make money from memberships and community.
Our people already know. They know us. They really do know
us. They're good readers. They just went to the.
They went to the website. Oh, it's on the website, ain't it? On the website, ain't it? We're very excited about this because Arlen does a really good job with memberships. So we are hoping that you'll learn things. We'll figure out whether community, a monetized communities is a way that you want to make some money.
Yeah. So Arlen Hamilton burst onto the scene as an investor, as a Black woman who went from homeless to investor. And so she's a woman that you want to learn from in general, right? She's a woman who you want to get in the room with. And this is a super accessible way to learn from someone who has done some things that might seem like out of out of reach. I shouldn't say that, but it might seem out of reach. If we were like, Arlen Hamilton's coming and whatever, you might be like, yeah, but I don't know. But this is very accessible. This is a very accessible session. She has a whole gang of communities, right? She has a whole gang of memberships. And she's coming to teach you how to make this a moneymaker. Some of you have already communities. When we host the Get Your Next 3 Clients Challenge, or what, it always surprises me how many of you have communities and the community is dragging you down because you're not making any money from it. It's taking all of your energy, all of your know-how, all of your time, all of your effort, and not giving you any money, anti-money. So this is right on time for some of you.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting. Arlen is going to over-deliver because over-delivering is what she does. So if you've ever considered this, you need to be at the session.
Yeah.
Very excited about this. So you're waiting to see who was going to be talking. It's time. And we're waiting. Get your ticket. Get your ticket. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Arlene says that you already gave up that name, Stephanie. And I didn't hear it, but I believe Arlene. Arlene said, I think Stephanie let that one slip.
But
your reputation precedes you.
We put up the video yesterday
on
the Exodus Summit YouTube channel, where we talked about our on this YouTube channel, we put up a video where we talked about our decision to move abroad, to move to Latin America. And in that video, one of the speakers that we said was coming was Arlen Hamilton. So Arlene knows that because she's on Notification Gang and because she watches our videos.
So you didn't let it slip anywhere else?
No.
You would never do that.
No, because I don't even know when contracts are signed. I don't. I'm not allowed to do this. That is one thing I know I'm not doing that.
I would be like, Stephanie, as of this current moment, it is okay to say X.
That's one thing I never know. I do not know until I write it down and say it's okay to say. That was in that. So Arlene, Notification Gang. This is why we say subscribe to the channel. You get information. The video that we put up on this channel yesterday was a really good, really thoughtful video. If you're new to this space, you're new to this community, go and watch that video. It's called Black Women Discuss Their Decision to Leave the US for Latin America, something like that. It was a really thoughtful and really eye-opening conversation. It was a really good video. I'm very proud of that video. It's doing well on this channel. I'm very proud of it. So if you're new here and you're like, well, why even move abroad and what's it like and what's good and what's bad about it and why Latin America, why Mexico, why Colombia? It's a very good video. I agree. Harlem Minded says it's a great conversation. I agree.
Arlene, you said not throwing SP under the bus by any means. No. You're supposed to. Y'all remember we told y'all snitches get awarded here. I put a gold star by your name when I saw that, Arlene. I said, thank you. That's my girl. Arlene's my girl. Thank you. Because, she'd be out here doing any old thing. Just any old thing. I need people to tell me. So what if you hear her say, don't tell Rashida, immediately tell me. Immediately. No, please.
That's not how that works.
It's exactly how that works. If you hear, don't tell Rashida, clock in and say, oh, Rashida needs to know. Stephanie acting up. Thank you. All right. I have everything to announce.
Okay.
I cannot say a name yet. And honestly, I shouldn't even do this. But we've got one session coming up that we're super excited about. We are going to be talking to people who have jobs and are not going to be leaving their jobs in the next month or two. Right? Still be working after the summit. You'll still be working in December. You'll still be working in January when it's time to talk about raises and performance reviews and that kind of thing. We have a talk on negotiation to help you negotiate the best salary you can at your current job, at your next job, all your future jobs. We're going to be giving you tools to help you do that. And that, I think, is going to be, listen, that is worth the day of ticket price. If you can get a raise, it's going to be right worth the price of admission. And so we're really excited about that one for those of you who are going to keep a job, right? No judgment here about you and your 9 to 5 at all. Do what's best for you. But what's best for you is to get to more money. So in a job that's kill you. In a job that's not going to kill you. Yes, it is. So we want to help you do that. And we're really excited about that.
Yeah. So this is the thing that we all know Black women need more like support in, right? Negotiating, getting what you're owed, getting what you deserve. So this is exciting. This is another one that is going to be a fast turnaround for some people, right? For some of you, it's going to be a fast pathway to more money. And more money for some people, it's going to be more money than you had anticipated. She's going to when she comes in and teaches you, you're going to have access to more than you would have even expected. So very exciting, very exciting. This is a new woman in our space who was like so excited to talk to us. She's going to be so glad to be here. So this is exciting. More money.
Can we switch gears from speakers and sessions, or is there anything else?
I'm ready to move on.
Switching gears from speakers and sessions, we know y'all love to donate money to the ExodUS Summit Ticket Fund. And so we set it up this year so that you could donate money when you buy a ticket. When you buy a ticket, there's going to be a little slot. As of sometime middle of this week, there's now a slot that says, do you want to donate money? You don't have to. Mm-mm. But if you want to donate money to a ticket, that's the best way to do it. If you already have your ticket, when you go to the ExodUS Summit site, there's a way to do it. We might have someone create a little video to show you if you want to do this, but it's not me because that's technical. I don't do anything technical. Thank you. Vibes over here, just vibes. So we are super excited as always. My annual reminder not to email us about a donated ticket until we tell you it's time to email us about a donated ticket. Also, second annual reminder, by the time we give away the donated tickets, the price will be significant. The price for tickets will be higher than it is right now. The donated ticket prices always go at the early. It's always a weekend pass. We will always get weekend passes in that ticket giveaway, and they will always be at the early bird price. So that the price of those tickets don't change. But if you're like, I could buy a ticket or I could wait to see if I can get a donated ticket, I'm gonna tell you in a month when the summit is happening, the price, that's about when people will know that they've gotten their ticket, like a couple of days. So if you wait till then, the price is going to be higher, and you may no longer be able to afford the ticket. And every year, I would say maybe like somewhere like 1/5, 1/8 of the people who ask for tickets get tickets. So it's not like a 50-50 chance at all. But we're excited about it. You can buy, like I said, make your donation when you buy a ticket. You can make your donation if you already have a ticket by going to the site. If you don't want to do that and you want to do PayPal or something else, you can, I guess. But that's more work for us. We got to count. When y'all put it in multiple places, we have to count the money up in multiple places and figure out, what is this money? What's this money for? Is it for something else, or is it what's going on? We like to keep things simple. So there's one place now if you go to ExodUSSummit.com, you'll see that you can donate money for a ticket. You don't have to donate all $89 for the early bird all access price. You can donate $1, $5, $7,000, whatever moves your spirit.
That's right.
Okay? Once again, it is not first come, first serve. It is not who has the saddest story.
No, because we don't even want to hear your story, frankly.
Frankly, all we need to know, like, we don't even need you to say this. The understanding is that if you email us for a ticket, there's no other way you can afford a ticket in the future. When you email us in the future, not now. When you email us in the future for a ticket, we understand your email is because there's no other way you'll be able to access something because you just ain't got it. You imagine being Francis and being in the inbox and having 50 different, this is the worst story I could ever tell anybody. My life is so tragic stories. And then imagine thinking that you have to decide based on whose tragedy is the worst. Frances does not get any kind of like hazard pay.
No.
We don't do that to her. We don't do that to her. So when it's time to email us for tickets, all you gotta do is say, I want a ticket, right? Because we know, based on what we've already said, if you could afford a ticket, you'd buy a ticket. You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna do that because these tickets are truly for people who can't afford it otherwise. All right? Okay, understood.
Good.
Yes, Junket says that sounds awful. It is. Sometimes I read these emails and I'm like, why would you do this to us?
Because it's not. This is a Black women owned and operated business. Okay, if you say you can't afford a ticket, you can't afford a ticket. That's it.
You ain't even got to say that, right? Like we trust. When we tell you what to do, you will follow the rules, and if you can afford it, you're not going to email us for a ticket. We trust you to do that.
That's right.
No, we're not. No, thank you. Okay.
Right.
Next on your list.
Okay, friends, we have T-shirts this year. Okay. If you would like to buy an Exodus Summit 2025 T-shirt, we have T-shirts. Let's see if this link works. We have a couple more designs to come, but you should be able to see a couple designs on our spread shop. An Exodus Summit 2025 T-shirt and a Freedom Funded T-shirt or merch. More merch to come. As I said, a couple more designs to come. And then like some, even for these designs that exist right now, you can't get a sticker or a mug because I need to upload a different file. You understand. So if you're sticker gang or mug gang, hang on, they're coming. But yeah, if you like a couple of these designs, or if you like one of these designs, they're up there.
And we'll have more designs and more colors, Stephanie? Or no, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna take
Probably by next Monday. So if you see something, this is just that I was giving you a heads up that like stuff is coming. Stuff is coming. If you want it by a certain date and you want to order it, what's available now, you can. But stuff is coming.
Yeah, if you want to wear them to International Exodus Summit Meetup Day. Okay, that's the link. That's the link. Abby says she wears her last year's Exodus Summit t-shirt everywhere. We be seeing y'all. Listen, we see y'all out in the streets. Last year's shirt was gorgeous. This is a different design. It's also cute. Okay, but yeah, we be seeing y'all. Last year's design is still up. Yeah, I believe last year's design is still up as well.
Y'all really be knowing us well enough to know.
I did not, right? Rashida said Monday. I said later.
Listen, earlier today, Stephanie said before the end of the day today. So Monday was me giving her some space. But she didn't even come into that. She was like, well, I don't really know. It's Friday. I don't really know.
Another time. In the future. So, it will be in the future.
It will be in the future. When you're watching the replay, maybe it's in the current. There'll be a link in the description.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. All right. Right. Esther J just brought her ticket. Said, I can't wait. Are there limits for how many attendees watch each session? No. Come on, bring your friend. Well, no. You and your ticket for you and you only. Tell your friend to buy a ticket. Yes. Please and thank you.
That's right. If you have a ticket, you have a spot for those sessions. That's right. And speaking of which, so Karen's asking, what's the difference between the $89 ticket and the $249 ticket? These are the early bird prices. Right now, the weekend pass is $89 and the all access pass is $249. The primary difference is the amount of time you have access to watch the replays. With the $89 ticket, you have this. So Exodus Summit is online October 10th through 13th, 2025. Okay. With the weekend pass, you have access to replays through October. So through October 31st. With the all access pass, you have access to replays through September of 2026. With these sessions, some of these sessions, because they're about ways to make money, some of these sessions you're going to want to come back to over and over. She said, do this. Now I'm going to do it. Now she said, now what do I do next? Let me go back and rewatch. And then what does she say about, right? For some of these sessions, you're going to want to come back to So the replays are the main difference. That's the difference. We also had no, I don't think I can say that. Are you muted? Oh. What happened? I can see you, but I can't hear you.
I was saying text me and I'll tell you if you can say it.
No, because I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
Okay.
So that's the difference. That's the difference between the two tickets. And then the third ticket is a bundle. So the third ticket is I want my all access pass to Exodus Summit because I want to come to the summit and I want the replays through September of 2026. And also I want membership in Exodus ASAP. I want to work on my full peace out protocol. I want to come to sessions on getting residency. I want to come to sessions on what do I do with my stuff. The Exodus ASAP membership is we have a bundle price. So that's why you're seeing 3 prices. There's only 2 tickets to Exodus Summit. There's 2 different levels of tickets to Exodus Summit. And then there's a third tier, which is a bundle. I won't, don't worry. I stopped. You see how I did that? I'm so discreet.
Okay, so speaking of the bundle, this is a sidebar. Exodus ASAP members, if you signed up and completed either a 3-month package, you paid for all 3 months at once, or you paid for all 6 months at once, and you know that came with the ticket, that ticket is in your inbox. Check, search, spam. I BCC'd y'all, so it's probably in your spam. None of y'all are signing up like y'all don't want this ticket. I don't know what you're doing. Sign up so that we don't have to hit you up next week talking about come get this ticket. Come get your ticket. So if you were eligible for a ticket, the ticket is already in your inbox. If you think you were eligible for a ticket and you've searched it came from hello@exodussummit.com. If you search your inbox for an email from hello@exodussummit.com, the subject includes the words time sensitive. If you can't find hello@exodussummit.com or time sensitive in your inbox and you believe you are entitled to a ticket, blame it on our head, not our heart, and email us. But I think our heads are right because I've been struggling through this for a solid week. So I think the people who have tickets have tickets. Okay, thanks. But mistakes happen.
All right. So that's what we came to announce. So we came to announce International Exodus Summit Meetup Day. We came to announce our keynote speaker and a few more sessions for Exodus Summit 2025. Mm-hmm. We came to let you know about Exodus Summit t-shirts, Exodus Summit merch, and we came to talk about the donated ticket process.
Yes.
And we did these things. I think we did such an amazing job today, Rashida. Yay us.
Yay us. There's one thing we haven't talked about yet. Maybe that was the thing you weren't going to talk about.
Okay.
Early bird bonus?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do we want to early bird, we have an early bird bonus for the all access pass purchasers, but we don't have any more of them.
Yes.
Okay.
The early bird bonus is gone.
Too late to get the early bird bonus for the all access pass. You can still get the early bird price for the all access pass through September 19th. You can still get the early bird price, but the early bird additional bonus for all access pass purchasers is used up. Yes.
And no, you won't know if you're part of the number yet. Give us a minute. We're still trying to get speakers, dog. Like, we will let you know as soon as we do, but don't expect that for another, I would say 2 weeks. I would say give us 2 weeks to figure it out, right? Like, so if you already have an early bird ticket, you'll find out whether you got the bonus in the next 2 weeks. If you don't already have your early bird ticket, and no more bonuses. Do I tell them what it is or should we wait?
We can tell them.
Tell them.
I just don't know. I don't know the
I know. I did the work. While we were here, I did some things.
Okay. There are things
Gail.
that Rashida covers, and there are things that I cover, and I hardly ever ask any questions about the things Rashida covers.
I
Girl,
don't.
do it. You do it.
So I was like, those designs will be ready on Monday. What else should we be doing? Okay, so the early bird bonuses are 2 different books by 2 of our speakers. We're giving away a book from Rachel Rogers. Well, some people are going to get a book from Rachel Rogers, a nonfiction book, and some people are going to get a fiction book from Terry Ijeoma. So Rachel Rogers' book that some of you will be getting is called The $1 Million Action Plan, right? And the fiction book from Terry that others of you will be getting, which is not out yet, it's coming out in 2026, is called The Risk Worth Taking, a story of breaking free and trading for a life you love. It is a story about a woman who's trading and then she's exploring the world.
Yeah.
It's a novel. It's a novel. So we're excited about those. You can't pick which book you want yet.
Yeah.
You don't even know if you get a book yet. You don't even know if you get a book still. Don't be emailing us telling me I want this book or that book, because y'all know how I feel about our inbox. Help us keep it cute all the time. And so we will let you guys know. And when we let you know, we will let you know how to select the book you want. There's a limited supply of both books. So when we run out of one of the other one, it's going to be first come, first serve. The people who don't come first are going to all get the second book, whatever that works out to be. I'm going to say something I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay.
Arlen Hamilton has a book out. Not a recent book, not her first book, that everyone who comes to the summit can get for free.
Yeah, everyone. Okay.
The audiobook, the digital version, the audiobook, y'all all get it.
All right. We love generous speakers.
We do. We
all
do.
Right.
We're excited. And a lot of our speakers are very, very generous. You're getting handouts. You're getting worksheets. I think you're getting a workbook from someone.
Yes.
They're like, how we make it do what it do. Yes. Yes. Amina's asking how, does Amina want to?
Amina was her book today. Amina was like, matter of fact.
Does Amina know I deleted her ticket the other day? She didn't even got a ticket. Play with
she ain't even got no ticket.
She didn't even got a ticket. Got to play with somebody else, not me. The first 2, okay, so Harlem Minded asked a great question. The books are going to be in print or digital. Print is going to be, we think. We don't know all the fulfillment things now. We believe everyone will be able to get a digital copy. I do not believe you'll be able to get a print copy. Hasta luego. I don't think you'll be able to get a print copy if you live outside of the US, because we've tried shipping outside of the US and baby, it is. If we had to continuously ship things outside of the US, we would not do the summit. That is our line. We would not, if we had to ship things outside of the US, if we had to ship things inside the US all the time in order to do a summit, we wouldn't do it. And so, yes.
Amina and Francis are acting bad in the comments.
Are they? Amina said, please don't email us. Please. You weren't even
okay. Friends, this concludes our time with you today. Okay, yes. So we covered those things. As Rashida said, more speakers to be announced. The call for speakers is still active until Monday. And we're super excited about ExodUS Summit 2025. What we know is that when women come to ExodUS Summit, when women spend focused time paying attention to the sessions and working through what you're being taught, women make progress, women make money. So more of that in 2025, please and thank you.
Gail said international shipping. Gail, if it was just the cost of shipping, it would be fine. You know, money's not really Stephanie. She'd be like, it costs $70 to mail it across the street. Okay, right? Money's not real to her. Love her down. Money's not real. However, our first year we did packages. We sent the same package to the same person outside of the country 3 times. And the package costs money. Shipping costs money. Every time that package made it to where the city she was in, but never made it to her. And our job is to get it to you. Mm-hmm. And so if her post office is like, oh, these candles is nice, I'm gonna keep them for myself, she's not getting the package. And so that's one of the reasons we're like, nah, internationally, if we got it, we must have spent over $100 just on the shipping itself, not even counting the package, for her to never get anything.
Not get it. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No. So we're excited for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Okay. So email, release your life says email found, ticket updated. Yay. Okay. If you are in Exodus ASAP and you have an email about a ticket and you already purchased a ticket, email us. We will refund you the purchase of your original ticket. We just,
yes.
we got you. We got you.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Gail says she's admitted to feeling the pain right now. So the thing about t-shirts, I made Stephanie promise we could get some t-shirts today so that I could send them to my friend in the US who can bring them down for me in a week or two. Because shipping stuff to Mexico, no, I won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. Anyway, we did it.
We did it. Okay. See you guys. ExodusSummit.com, ExodusSummit.com for the summit, ExodusSummit.com/community for the community. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm hitting the button.
Hit the button.
Okay. Nice to see you guys.
Bye, friends.